We play tons of board games each month, but which ones are the best ones?
We're going to tell you everything you need to know about these games, how they're played, and
then we're gonna rank these games based on how much we enjoyed playing them. Let's start out with the best theme in the world, Lord of the Rings.
This okay themed game is for 1 to 4 players, trick taker, and it's medium weight.
What did you mean with okay theme?
And that's what I said, it's okay. There are better themes out there.
This game is the continuation of the Fellowship of the Ring. It follows the story to 2 towers. This is a cooperative game where you will be playing one of the characters who will have a task. To fill these tasks, you usually will need to get some cards or take some tricks. How you can take these tricks? So Mr. Yanis needs to get a 2 green, and I have that card. To do that, he plays a 7 green. I played the 2, and now whoever played the biggest number picks up the pile. Congratulations, you got the trick. And you will have a lot of chapters that you will go through, and each of them will give you new characters, aka tasks. So how do these differ? Well, the story goes further. There's more chapters, new rules, and well, 2 towers?
While Yanis is explaining the game, I'll tell you how we're gonna rank them. We're gonna rank them in 3 categories. First one's gonna be mine, means I really wanna play it as much as I can, and I get it if I don't have it in my collection already. The other one is friends. I don't need to own it, but if you offer it to play, I will always play it. And then there's the others where we'd rather not play it, and maybe we're not smart enough to value its importance. Yanis, you ready to rank?
For sure. I enjoyed the first game, but I had one criticism, and that was that it was too easy. This one is heavy, tough right out of the gate, and I love it.
The game I'm going to talk about is the Druids of Edora, which is from the designer of Castles of Burgundy, which I love. But will I love this one?
It's for 2 to 4 players and medium weight.
Let's set it up and see how it plays. Welcome to Edora, where you're gonna explore the forest. You are the druid exploring mysterious forest and shrines, all the while upgrading your abilities, trying to score the most prestige points. Each turn you will move to a different shrine and use one of the actions available there. One of the actions could be getting more dice. Another action could be getting these mysterious flowers to get an extra action. And one of the most important actions, building standing stones or rune stones. When placing dice on these shrines, you have to be careful, because at the end of the game, all the low numbers are removed, and the ones that remain are gonna score you a lot of points. Also the rune stones you built and the standing stones. When I set this up and asked my wife to play, she was like, nah, oh, it looks great. And it does. It's one of the best looking Euro games in a recent time. And it's a follow-up to my favorite game, Castles of Burgundy. So I think I'll stick to that one, and this will be one of my friends' plays. And whenever he wants to play, I'll do it.
Let's keep the theme of exploration going with Deep Rock Galactic, which is based on a video game.
And this dungeon crawler is for 1 to 4 players, takes around 2 hours per scenario, and is medium weight.
And this pile of plastic, you are trying to get treasures, because you're little dwarfs, and dwarfs want treasures. You will be playing one of the greedy dwarfs going into a dungeon. Based on your scenario, you will have different goals, but mostly it will be shooting bad guys and then discovering things. Ah!
Wait, why are they bad guys? Aren't you there to steal their stuff?
Sure, yeah.
So who's the bad guy?
They are, look at how they look. Each dwarf will have 3 actions that you will use for moving, shooting, and looting. There's a bunch of other things like cool weapons, building up sentry, and well, everything that is in the video game. I quite like it because it's light, the actions and everything is understandable and really, really good. It's one of the best dungeon crawlers I've played. One thing is that maybe you need to get an expansion if you get this game as well, because there's now campaign originally here, and you don't feel that sense of progress, except check marking the missions. But the missions, there's a lot of them. This mission book is full of different adventures to witness.
So where would you rank it?
I really, really want to play it. I think it's at the top of friends and maybe bottom of mine. It's really great.
The next game I'm going to talk about is Legendary Game of Thrones. I've played many Legendary games. It's a deck builder, but this one does something different.
It's surprisingly light for a Game of Thrones game as well. It's for 2 to 4 players.
Welcome to the most accessible Game of Thrones in a box, in the planet, in the world. It's just so accessible like you wouldn't believe. During the game, you will play one of these great houses of Westeros. Each of the houses comes with its own unique set of cards. During the game, you will save your allies and kill opponents' allies, as well as masterminds, to score the most victory points. Remember I said this is a deck building game? During the game, you will draw from your own deck and use those cards for different actions. One of the things you're using these cards for is recruiting new cards. The second thing is defeating other cards to score those points. If you've played other legendary games, the biggest difference here is you have your own board with your own market of cards. And the second thing is that it's very aggressive. You're attacking the other player as much as you can. So during the game, you'll be playing cards to attack cards in the middle, there will be events happening, you'll be attacking the other player and building your own deck of your own cards. What I like the most about this game is your own unique board with your own unique market. What I don't really like is that since it's a versus game, sometimes it feels like I just get lucky with the cards I draw and the other player just can't do anything about it. Or the other way around. He draws a great hand, he kills my master, he kills, he wins. I've played other legendary games, I might like them better, but this is a Game of Thrones game that is very accessible to everyone. You could play it with your kids. Don't worry, the 18 plus doesn't mean much, I don't know why it's even there. But the other legendary deck builders, I might have liked better. But if you offer it, I'll play this with you.
Another game I would love to play with you is Endeavor Deep Sea.
It's playable from 1 to 4 players and it's medium heaviness.
Let's save some turtles in this Euro game that flows so well. In this game you will be upgrading yourself and using your team members in order to go deeper. Woo! Obviously you're doing all of this for victory points, but each mission gives you different ways how you can get those said victory points. You can fulfill these missions by using your team members, placing discs on them in order to place discs right here. And that's how you save turtles. These actions will let you explore new depths, research the ocean and get some DNA, and then write some papers about it. I just really like the flow of the game. Each round you will get a new team member and then use your discs to do any of these actions. It just flows well, it moves well, it's really well, it's good, I like it.
But are you well?
No, not really. And there's much to like about it. Maybe it's not the deepest game, but there's tons of replay value and it can be played co-op or solo. All good options. I really enjoyed it, and not me alone. I think it's in my collection. I don't think it is in my collection. And we're actually gonna do a review about it. So be tuned, stay tuned, tune something.
We are?
What?
We're gonna do the review?
Yeah, we are.
When?
Week's time, 2 weeks time, something. It's nice, right?
I gotta play it then. I gotta go play it.
You actually need to go and write something on the whiteboard, so...
And play it. No, it's not a mistake. Next one is a game book about history?
And just like reading a book, you're gonna do this solo. And it's quite a light, rules-wise experience.
Yeah, it is.
Are you reading the book?
No, I'm preparing to tell them about it. Okay, I'll set it up for you.
That's it?
Oh, sorry, my mistake. Now it's it. Welcome to Operation Market Garden, where you're trying to free Holland from Germans in World War II. You are playing Marek Zadorżny, who's trying to survive during this operation. You've been sent to Holland to free it from German occupation. Will you succeed? That depends on your choices. During the read-through or playthrough, you will read paragraphs and then at the end of those, make choices. And depending on that choice, you'll have to read a different paragraph. That was not the best choice. Before the game, you will create your own character sheet with different statistics, how many life points you have, and what's in your inventory. What I really like about this is that it's a first choose-your-own-adventure game in a historic setting with war and like serious subjects. What I don't really like about it is that, like a choose-your-own-adventure game, you could die in like 2 paragraphs without even you doing anything wrong, just making this choice. Another thing I really like about this book is the whole package. It comes with 2 bookmarks where you can mark different paragraphs or stats you want to look up. And during some skill checks, you'll have to roll a die. You don't have a die with you? Don't worry, you can do this. So this is a very unique product. You like history? You like choose your adventure? I think it's a perfect combo. I read it once, I've completed it, I really enjoyed it, but I don't think I need to keep it. But if you can get your hands on it, definitely try it.
Hey, but maybe let's do some colorful farming in space instead of grim history, huh?
That's a very drastic switch.
It is.
Tend is intended for 1 to 6 players. It's medium weight game, takes around an hour.
Let's farm in space with 2 sheets of paper. So this is your farm, where you will be raising some cattle, planting some fruit, and also fishing. And you will be doing all of these things because once you get all the resources from farming, you can ship it away and get tons of points. And we love points here, right? We're board gamers.
Victory points!
And who would have known farming is not too difficult? You will just have these action cards right here, and then you will have to pick 2 of them and do said actions. For example, mining. To mine, just scratch things off, and this is what you get. To fish, just roll 2 dice and then see what you get. To grow sheep, just make an enclosure and place it there. Then it will slowly grow and give you wool. The best thing, just look at it. It looks beautiful. And whenever you explain the rules to anybody, it feels so thematic. Everything you do with the cows and growing of sheep, everyone's like, oh, cool, I will have my own farm. What might not be that cool is that there are just 4 main ways you can go each game. Fruit, animals, fishing, and then mining or chopping some wood. If you have managed to do all of those things, the game feels samey afterwards. It's always those things. Prioritize one of them and go. That's the game. So this won't be a game I will drill to bits. It's something I will pull out from time to time to just show off how good it looks. And from time to time, it feels really, really nice. So it's in Friends collection.
It looks like it's almost leaning into your collection. Why you gotta be mean, man? It's just a book. My next game is Explorers in Navoria.
This, once again, is quite a light game that looks gorgeous and is meant for 2 to 4 players.
And I'm gonna explain how it works and then tell you what I liked and didn't like about it.
That's kind of the premise of the whole video. I don't know if that's surprising
or
anything,
I thought,
but...
No, because I'm old, I need things reminded constantly.
Also, Tend is still here. I mean, we should
Let's
switch.
pretend it's not.
Oh, cool.
In Tales Navoria, you'll be exploring this colorful continent. Done, explore. In Tales Navoria, you are these little adventurers exploring as far as you can, farther than the other ones. Why you're doing this? Of course you know, to get the most victory points. To accomplish this, you'll be selecting from this great selection of action cards. These cards will give you resources to develop. These cards will let you move on the board, and the farther you get, the more points you get. And some of these cards will give you victory points at the end of the game, on top of the ones you got from the board. One of the things that makes this game very light is the thing I like the most about it. To select a card, all you do is just draw 2 tokens, and this is my choice. I think I'll pick this one. One thing I don't like about this game is the board itself, which is a glorified placeholder. You just kind of track things here, but it felt like this could be a great adventure, when in fact it's just a place to hold your tokens. I mean, it's not bad, right? It looks great, but I felt it would be more. This feels like Ticket to Ride, Azul, these light games that you could play with your family. It does take a little bit of explanation, but it looks great, and you could get it on the table anytime you want. I just don't want to own it, but if you own it, I'll play with you.
That game's description sounds like this. Also a light family game that looks cool. So, you take it now, buddy. Okay?
And then I go here and tell you that it's for 1 to 5 players, and it's also light, like you said. Okay, check.
I keep telling him about the game and then looking at him because he should come here and explain all of these things, but he always forgets.
Not always.
So it always makes it awkward.
I forgot, but there was one time I didn't forget.
Out of those 5 other ones. These just might be the coolest looking practical miniatures I have ever seen. In this game you will play 3 scoundrels. You will take their decks, shuffle them, and then dive into the mine. Woo! As these characters, you will collect gems and then craft them into artifacts. And all of that to get points. To do that, you will play out cards to move, to mine, and then to pick up these diamonds. And lastly, you might need to attack some pesky kobolds. And when your friends bring all the bling bling to the forge, you will be able to craft these things to get points. I really like two things about this game. Number one, the miniatures are awesome. Just look at it. They're eating those gems. And the second thing is the card play, because you start the game with a very simple deck and then slowly you can upgrade it. Each round you will have a choice to add this card to your deck, or this card, or a random card from here. And each of those will be for different characters. So which one to upgrade? And that's why it's a shame that almost all my games ended with just one person luckily getting the right token gem. That's about it. It's very much based on luck and sometimes a bit anticlimactic.
But the best part of this game is this little miniature doing, well, you know what it's doing, right? You know. We're down to our last bloody game.
Which is also light and for 1 to 4 players. But wait, don't go anywhere, because we're gonna tell you about this game as well as Rank, which is the game of the month.
You always wanted to open your own inn to earn money and invite guests, but not all of them are leaving. You're a family of greedy farmers who want money, but the money is in the pockets of the guests of the inn. But I guess we'll just kill them and take them. To get the most money and win the game, you'll be doing different actions by playing cards. You can bribe guests to become your accomplices. You can kill a guest to potentially get his money. To get that money, you need to bury that body, and be careful to do that before the police arrives. Even though this has a very dark and grim theme, it's all about managing your cards, because a lot of these cards will give you discounts on actions, you will use cards to play other cards, so it's all about managing the hand. Bloody hand, that is. I have no problem with the theme. I like dark humor, but some people might not, so I don't think I get my wife to play this. So that might be the biggest downside. So I'll say so one last time. So I love these little card games where you have to manage your hand and it's over before you know it and you want to play again and maybe again and maybe again. And guess what? I want to play it again. So that's why it goes into my collection.
Cool story, bruh. Also, it's gonna be cool when we rank these games and decide which is gonna be the game of the month.
These are the best of the month, right?
Best of the best month. And let's figure out which one game we're gonna promote as the game of the month. Let's start out with eliminating some, right?
I'm gonna eliminate this because even though I loved it, I don't think the theme is for everyone.
All right. I'll eliminate this because I did love it, but I immediately thought I want an expansion or something more to give more feeling of more in that game.
You gamer, all you need is more. All right, it's down to Lord of the Rings, which I've heard you guys enjoy that theme, right? And then Deep Sea, which is a Euro game. So which one do you like more?
I have already played this quite plenty. I haven't played this one, so I'd like to play this more, but it doesn't mean that it's better.
Because it's more of the same of you already played? I'll let you decide.
Yeah. That's a good argument. I already played the first part. This is just the better thing. I love it. But let's say that Endeavor Deep Sea is the game of the month because it's very unique.
It is. Even though I played the old one, I think this theme works way better than the old one. And it's a great Euro game that
flows amazingly well. Just as this. Oh, the wappa flows. Also, be sure to subscribe. It's for free, doesn't cost you anything, but it makes us want to do more of these.
But if you want something that costs something, you could become our supporter, and that helps us a lot. Thanks. Bye.